Okay, so once you have your first letter cut out, trace it, start cutting out the back side. Do a few different passes on the same line and it'll cut right through. Make sure your fingers are out of the way and you're not pulling into the blade where your fingers would be. Safety first. Always keep the blade back in to its shell when you're not using it. And what we need is to make sure you have tape ready and your strips. It's all about problem solving now because we need to insert the strip in between your front and your back to make 3D letters. The tape, you make sure that you put it on and half off so that it is easy to just wrap around your piece. You can measure and just cut it off like I'm going to do here. Measure whenever a side stops. That can easily work. I'm also going to show you how to just cut part of the way through so that you can bend it without cutting the whole thing. So I'm securing the other side and I'm going to measure another spot, and here you can see I'm making a mark. And then now I'm going to just cut a little bit so that I can bend it. So I'm just cutting but not cutting through, and then I can bend it back. Okay, again, this is problem solving because as you can see, one side is longer than the other side, so I'm just going to measure and cut it. Okay, if you want to use a ruler you can, but at this point we're just eyeballing. All of these letters are going to be covered in paper mache, so it's really not that big a deal. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is going to take a little bit of time to just measure and cut. Here you can see I'm problem solving again. I had measured it too far, not a big deal. Just recreate a seam and I'm taping. You're going to use a lot of tape, so be ready. The rest, you just kind of fill it in and just be diligent in making your marks and cutting. Okay, so for any rounded edges, you're gonna need to loosen up the paper so that it can curve around, just like I did on this S, and I'll kind of talk to you about it in a second here. The way that you're gonna do that is you're gonna use your thumbs to just kind of work your way around the paper. So looks like I'm gonna just tape off the end of this one and tape the other side. Okay, there, with the thumbs you just roll it and loosen up the whole paper. I'm just kind of pressing. I'm gonna measure before I cut. I'm gonna make a mark of where I want to make the crease. and then attach it with tape.